how Wilbur Soot lost his entire audience in 1 month by Internet Anarchist. Bruh, 1 month? And the entire audience, not 80, 90%, the entire audience? Bruh, y'all know I like checking out these kind of videos because I like to see what mistakes these big YouTubers made to, you know, incite their downfall, so that I can make sure that I don't make these mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Even though most of the time when they make these mistakes, it'd be stuff that nobody else would have made. It's like, yo, you just made a dumb decision, and now, you know what I'm saying, you made your bed, now you gotta lay in it. But we're gonna go ahead and see what it is, man. Without further ado, let's get it.
Wilbur Soot spent years building an incredibly successful career.
Okay, the man has a guitar in his hand, so I'm guessing he does music.
On YouTube, 4.7 million followers
Ooh,
on Twitch.
okay.
And a band that toured the world. However, after serious
world tours
surfaced, his entire empire would come crumbling down.
Serious allegations. Oh no.
Would abandon him, but became his new haters. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist.
Bro, don't tell me it's the kind of thing that we keep seeing over and over.
Wilbur Soot.
Every time I see a big YouTuber have a downfall, it's a 60 to 70% chance that the downfall was incited due to them being up to some nefarious deeds with a young audience. I hope it wasn't that, bro. All right. I don't even want to say that, bro, but it's like, that's what happens a lot of the time. Let's see. Let's go.
Massive rise to fame.
Let's go.
Even bigger fall from grace in the public eye.
1 month.
William Patrick Spencer Gold, who we'll be referring to as Wilbur, was born on the 14th of September 1996. Growing up in the beachside town of Brighton, England, he would be raised by his split parents, who divorced whilst he was in middle school.
Oh, this was a baby?
In 2008, at the age of 12, Wilbur would create his first YouTube channel,
Ugly.
Setting 66, alongside his childhood friend Ben, where they would upload typical content for 12-year-olds in 2008.
Yeah.
According to Wilbur, they forgot the password and lost access to the channel.
Oh.
A glimpse into his life whilst growing up. 3 years later, on the 18th of May 2011, Wilbur would create a new channel named Minecraft and Donuts. The channel
Minecraft and Donuts
with his friend Sophie, where they would upload regular Minecraft content up until 2013.
Bro, I said it before, dog. If I had a time machine, I would go back to like 2008 and hit the gaming craze hard. If you were a YouTuber who started a channel back in those times and you went hard on doing gameplays on all the most recent games that came out, like Minecraft and things of that nature, you were bound to blow up. If you even had a modicum of a personality, you were gonna blow up, bro. It was inevitable. That's back when the marketplace wasn't oversaturated like it is now. God damn it. So yeah, like I said, if I could go back in time, bro, I would start making so many gameplay videos starting in 2008 from all the popular games. I'd have like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 million, 10,000 billion subscribers right now. Obviously, I'm fucking exaggerating, but you know, I'd be more successful.
Again, make a new channel.
Damn, man.
Titled A Little Bit of Will. The channel would act as a hub for his short films and music videos. His passion
I was 12 at the time.
Creating would further continue into his development, as he would go on to a bachelor's degree in editing and post-production. By 2017, Wilbur would create his new channel named Wilbur Music in order to share his music covers.
Yeah. Okay, gratification.
Between the years 2017 and 2019, Wilbur would form a group known as the Soot House, which consisted of a variety of his friends who would make meme-based content.
7, 8 people?
The channel would be a massive success, garnering over 283 million views and
with only 112 videos? Hey!
Despite this success, the channel would ultimately be abandoned, with the final upload on the 29th of July 2019. However, during the Soot House era, he created his own personal channel named Wilbur Soot, where he publish Minecraft content, with the first video being a collaboration with Jake.
I wish.
Minecraft 25 block survival challenge.
Go in there.
Yeah, okay.
I need you to go in there.
Oh! Skelly!
They didn't even give me any time.
During 2019, PewDiePie would make Minecraft popular again with his incredibly viral Let's Play series.
The resurgence.
That would gain millions of views on each and every episode.
Oh my god.
Like I told you before, y'all know I don't watch PewDiePie, but of course I know about some of the big things he did, man. He's one of the biggest YouTubers on the platform.
Continue his Minecraft content stream.
The biggest before Mr. Beast came around.
2020, he received an invitation to join a new private Minecraft server, the Dream SMP. This server, created by popular YouTubers Dream and George Not Found,
yes, sir,
transformed Wilbur's career. His natural charisma and storytelling abilities were a perfect fit for the server's unique concept, role-playing. The Dream SMP propelled Wilbur to fame that he'd never reached before.
Goodness, bruh.
Millions of new subscribers as he seamlessly fit into the storyline.
I wish.
A well-liked member of the server. Whilst riding off the high from the Dream SMP success, Wilbur would found his indie rock band Lovejoy in May of 2021, posting their debut EP Are You Alright just days after.
What the hell? Why do you got an anvil on top of a cat?
It wouldn't be long before the band would gain millions of monthly listeners.
Okay, so Spotify action.
Spend the following 2 years
verification
touring the world and making festival appearances with his band.
Imagine getting to this point from YouTube, bro.
It's more than safe to say that at this point, Wilbur was on top of the world. He built a multi-million subscriber YouTube empire, created a successful world touring band, and was actively becoming a superstar in his own right. However, 2024 would be a turning point for Wilbur's reputation.
Damn, it was this year? So it was recent as hell. Bro, what did he do? What did you do? What did you do? You were liked up until a few months ago?
As little did he know, serious accusations were about to be made against him.
But were they proven though?
1st of February 2024.
Last month.
Shelby Sh would host a stream titled Talking About Something More Serious.
It hasn't even been a month.
The stream, Sh would detail her negative experience with her unnamed British ex. She spent the stream educating her audience on early signs of dangerous relationships, wherein she revealed multiple details that led to the audience believing that she was talking about the beloved streamer Wilbur Soot.
She
stated that during her relationship, her ex was extremely manipulative and would bite her aggressively. Shelby said that she didn't realize it was and would even cover for him by telling others that it was fine.
What the hell?
As the biting went on, it would get to a point where he allegedly had to change locations in order to not bite the bruises and marks left from previous bites.
Why are you biting her, bro? Look, we gotta see the proof first, but what the hell? Cause this is just be hearsay. She could just say some shit like that and, you know, it ain't proven yet, but why are you used to bite her? I thought he was gonna say strike, hit, something. Bite specifically? Like bite specifically. The fuck?
At this point, her friends began to tell her that what was going on wasn't normal, and she would go on to learn that
hell no, that's not normal.
In the relationship.
When I hear about physical, I think of hitting.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
And punching.
Slapping. Smacking, all that.
This wasn't violent enough.
I mean, was he drawing blood with his bites?
I thought that it was just like a constant accident that he kept hurting me.
Accident?
And it didn't start as something that he did to hurt me. He had this habit of biting, which is so weird to me now. But
weird as hell.
He said that he had this habit since he was a kid, and even his mom said that that was true. And he said it was just affectionate and that.
So he just never stopped teething on shit. Affectionate, so he would bite people out of affection. All right, bro. Okay, but again, so far this is just hearsay, so let's keep going.
Might have been, I mean, I think that might have been true maybe at the start, but I also feel that I have good reason to believe that every part of it was a lie, but that's just my personal opinion. And I had no problem with just biting. That isn't even the most uncommon thing.
It is in a relationship.
He mentioned something early that I should have taken as a red flag. And he wanted to make sure that I was okay with him biting me because he didn't want me to come back later and say that he me, which I thought was really weird considering he had never hurt me before.
So exactly what's happening is what he was trying to prevent.
And why was he thinking about that? And I thought he was being sweet.
He might have been through it before.
To make sure that I was still comfortable. But of course I was, because he hadn't hurt me. And why would I think he ever would?
According to Shelby, the pair eventually started using a safe word for her to say when Wilbur's biting tendencies got too painful. However, despite that, in months of their relationship, he would allegedly always bite to the point where she was forced to say it.
Bro, how are you biting so hard, bro? Like, I don't have to, first of all, biting people is weird, but if I were to like bite somebody, I would know when I'm biting too hard. Like, you know, when you're down so hard where it's like, okay, I have to be hurting this person. There's no way that they're not hurt by these bites. Come on, bruh. And then you started biting to the point to where she would always have to say the word, so you knew what you was doing. Once you learn the amount of pressure to apply to where she would have to use the word, bruh, you know it now. You know what I'm saying? It's just like eating a peanut versus eating like, what's a good example? Like a fucking jawbreaker. You know what I'm saying? You don't really bite into jawbreakers. Maybe that was a bad example. Like candy. You know what I'm saying? You know that it takes almost no effort for your teeth to crush a peanut. So when you put a peanut in your mouth, you just bite it down easily. And you know something like a piece of candy, you might take a little bit more effort. So you feel what I'm saying? Like, you naturally know the amount of bite force required to break something in your mouth. So you should naturally be able to know, okay, let me not bite this hard because this hurts her. And you mean to tell me you kept getting to that point? You knew what you was doing, bro. If you were really out here biting her.
He had, now at this point, weaponized the safe word and was using it to ensure that I was hurt and on a constant basis.
Okay.
And he wasn't sorry anymore.
Oh, damn.
I couldn't even tell you the last time he had apologized for doing it anymore, because now sometimes he would bite me and I would yell out the safe word because it hurt so bad. And he'd clamp down even harder.
Oh.
And just for a second, just for good measure, before letting go. And sometimes I'd say the safe word and...
Where was he biting you?
His teeth down on my skin. And sometimes he'd smile after.
Oh, hell no. This dude weird.
Like a gloating grin.
Yeah, that hurt, didn't it?
I was filled with so much anxiety.
I have such a high bite force
that I was constantly nauseous.
To make matters
I was about to tear up.
Shelby also claimed he would joke about it looking like he abused her.
Would even joke that it looked like he abused me. And eventually he did acknowledge how bad it looked, that I was covered in bruises all the time. Okay,
so yeah, I was about to say covered in bruises all the time. That's, first of all, this is not a good time to make that joke because like you sitting up here abusing her all the time. I mean, you are actually abusing her, but she just ain't recognized it was abuse yet. But you making jokes, this kind of looks like abuse, which, listen, I told you I'm in the dark humor. That's the kind of joke I would make. Let's say if I was like play wrestling with my girlfriend and I accidentally elbowed her in her eye or something. Like, oh shit, baby, my bad. You know what I'm saying? And then let's say if she eventually like her eye swelled up a little bit. That's the kind of fucking dark joke I would make to her. Not nobody else, just to her inside of our house. Like, damn, babe, look like I punched you in your shit. Look like I abused you, and we would both laugh. Because if I have a girlfriend, she gonna need to be the kind of girl that has that kind of sense of humor to where she can laugh at some shit like that. But bro, you legitimately abusing this girl. Like on purpose, and then you making jokes about it. That's not the same. That's not the same, bro.
So he stopped.
It's not the same.
My arms as often.
Okay, arm.
He started biting my legs instead.
That's worse.
And it was in the last couple of months.
What about my leg?
The relationship that every time he bit me, it was until I needed to use this safe word. It had become his benchmark for when to stop. Only once I was definitely hurt.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
Which meant I was being hurt every single day.
He did this every day?
For all of the days that we spent together in person. And when I asked him to stop again, this time he said, this is who he is. He isn't going to change.
Oh, hell no.
Those were...
Can you stop biting me? No, it's in my nature.
Wilburs would start investigating who this abusive ex could possibly be. And with various details lining up, it was quickly becoming evident that she was talking about Wilbur.
Damn.
One week, many of Wilbur's fan base had turned against him. One post would make things a whole lot worse.
I was like, did he step out to defend himself?
February 2024, Wilbur Soot would make a tweet reading, "In the past week, a series of allegations have been made over my conduct from an ex-girlfriend. I want to emphasize that although I feel it fair to offer my perspective, this person's feelings are completely valid. I have taken my time sharing the statement as I wanted to process and respond respectfully, and with the hope to gain a deeper understanding for the situation. During our relationship's final months, I regrettably became slobbish, disrespectful, and selfish. These actions caused a lot of pain to my ex-girlfriend, and I've since sought therapy to address these behaviors. Significant lifestyle changes to rectify my past actions. actions. I've come to realize how much my past behavior hurt this person.
Yeah.
I truly, compassionately believe I've made great strides from the person I once was, and hope I can continue to grow and improve on this trajectory.
Okay, even though he didn't directly say sorry, first of all, it's not really us he needs to apologize to, it's her. So this ain't necessarily the spot to say sorry yet. So I understand why he didn't say sorry. But the point that I'm about to go on to was, bruh, even if you did apologize right there, something we say all the time as kids, bruh, sorry don't help it all the time. It don't help it all the time, bro. Just because you apologize don't mean we gonna help it. And one thing about apologies that people need to understand is when you wrong somebody, bro, and you apologize, you want them to accept your apology, they don't have to. I've said that a million times, bro. If you wrong somebody and they mad at you for it, if they want to, they can be mad at you for the rest of their life and it ain't nothing you can do about it. You can call it petty, immature, whatever. They don't forgive you and you gonna have to deal with that. You can't make somebody forgive you, bro. So if they want to stay mad at you after you apologize, you gonna have to deal with that, bro. And hey, you got this apology. He probably apologized directly to her. It don't matter. It don't matter.
The allegation of
she don't forgive you,
particularly in the form of biting, deeply shocked me. Throughout our relationship, I understood from our numerous conversations and text message exchanges on the subject that this behavior was consensual, playful, and reciprocally enjoyed.
Nah, bro, not when you biting hard as fuck.
Message exchanges reflect mutual affection.
And I'm wrong with a little nibble.
Out of respect for her, I choose not to publish them, and I emphasize my perspective is not shared to diminish or invalidate anyone's feelings.
And I'm talking about like bites on the neck. You biting the arms and legs. What the hell?
Fair and relevant insight into my understanding of the situation. While I may
leaving bruises
differently, I recognize that this person has processed and expressed feelings of hurt. I want to extend my sincerest apologies for any pain that I caused.
Okay, he apologized right there.
Understanding and addressing her concerns going forwards. I hope my perspective sheds light on the situation without detracting from its message. I am dedicated to earning and maintaining the trust of those around me, and hope I continue to be held to these high standards I wish to attain and maintain. Will. It's more than safe to say that the community was not impressed with Wilbur's response.
Yeah, first of all, that response seems like it was wrote by a PR team, but even if it wasn't, and he was truly from Will's heart, it don't really matter, bruh. Like, you apologize, but you're also admitting to doing the thing, and they don't gotta forgive you for the thing.
With the main criticism,
I already went on a rant about it. I ain't gonna do no whole rant again.
And stating that he has, quote, changed, and not enough focusing on his alleged negative actions that brought him into the situation to begin with. Wilbur specifically didn't admit.
He said, why even post this?
And instead said he had texts that made it seem mutually enjoyed, consensual, and playful. However, some of the response.
He probably was better off not saying shit, to be honest.
Itself. Minecraft YouTuber Dream would receive criticism for responding to the situation by instantly taking Shovel's side and taking the moral high ground above Wilbur, with Wilbur tweeting, Dream, the guy who was falsely accused of being a groomer and just 2 months ago, is taking Shovel's side against Wilbur Soot and calling him an abuser with no evidence.
Oh, look, I did say that though. This is still just hearsay. She said this thing was going on. Well, okay, I guess it's not hearsay at this point, but it was hearsay up until he said something. It was hearsay up until that point. I mean, technically you could say it's still hearsay because even though it's kind of confirmed that he does the biting thing because he literally just spoke about it, the whole thing of like, oh, I was biting her too hard and leaving bruises, she ain't came forth with no evidence. That could be just a little bit of salt, a little bit of seasoning on top of the goddamn food. You know what I'm saying? She could be taking what's already bad. It's like, yo, this weird motherfucker used to bite me, but be like, yo, let me make it sound worse by saying that he used to bite me hard and leave bruises, but ain't show no evidence, no bruises, no nothing. So that could still be considered hearsay. So the fact that Dream would come out and immediately just take her side when, yeah, people was, I remember them accusations people was accusing Dream of, and I think they got proved wrong, didn't they? So like Dream he's in the clear now. But yeah, man, you really can't do that, bro. You need evidence first before you start like publicly bashing people. That's the responsible thing to do. But it don't always happen that way because people be so willing, they be trying to save their own face, that they try to get out in front of something when they don't even realize it's making you look bad. They're trying to jump out in front of it because you're jumping the gun. And if you jump the gun and you're wrong, you got to get this work too.
Dude, what is happening? On top of this, Dream conveniently posted proof that he had donated his last video's revenue to a charity for victims of assault. A move that was clearly
$33K.
business rather than a genuine display of proof.
That was definitely
His tweet would spark a discussion about accusations being used as evidence, as a community note on Wilbur's post would state Shovel's word as concrete evidence, despite Wilbur stating a different story. With another tweet from reading, Wilbur's response to the allegations by saying everything was consensual based on his understanding misunderstanding got community noted, just because his ex said it wasn't. His word is gospel and is taken as fact. Literally no screenshots, nothing. Just testimony got him community noted.
That is some bull, I ain't gonna lie.
And by looking at Wilbur's social blade, it's evident that he's lost over 220,000 subscribers in the last 30 days alone.
Damn!
Throughout the entire previous year. Just as things seemed at an all-time low for Wilbur, it would get even worse.
Oh.
On the 9th of March 2024, even more accusations
Damn, a week ago.
targeted towards him. In a tweet from user Alice Nyanya, she shared her experiences dating Wilbur back in 2019.
Oh.
Reading, "Hello, I'm Alice. I dated Wilbur back in 2019 and I want to speak out about my—
Don't tell me the same thing was happening to her.
I didn't talk about this sooner because I was scared of his public influence and the potential backlash from fans. But now after hearing Shelby's story, seeing the support she's been shown, and admiring her bravery, I finally feel safe."
Me too, essentially. Me too.
Back in 2019, at the beginning of the relationship, I was immediately shown a lot of affection, very reminiscent of love bombing.
Okay.
One of his close friends at the time warned me in confidence to quote, "Be careful," unquote, as if they had seen people get hurt in the past. But I believed he was good inside. After
Right.
the honeymoon period was over, and it was like I was dating a completely different—
That honeymoon period, a motherfucker, man. I call it the cupcake period.
It was framed in a way that implied it was for my safety, as if it was in my best interest to keep this secret despite my own feelings. I believe that he enjoyed having control in the relationship, or would have to hide as he streamed and sit silently in the corner of his room waiting for him to go offline.
Wow.
Condescending things to me about my interests and the type of content I created, as if he didn't—
Oh, she's a content creator too.
Seriously, and would only be enthusiastic about his future plans with music and desire for fame. I never felt like he was encouraging towards me or any of my goals, and in the last few months, he'd made me feel extremely unlovable and unwanted.
Just as an aside, real quick, and we just gonna watch the rest of the video, we ain't gonna pause it again. I don't know if I'd ever be able to date another content creator, bro, because I feel like whatever problems we go through in our relationship, once we end it, she gonna feel the need to make content out of it, and the problem's gonna be exacerbated, and they're just gonna make me look like a way worse person than I am, because relationships don't normally end happy. Like, I know we want this storybook relationship ending where if we just mutually agree that we're just not good for each other, but hey, we don't know, no hard feelings, let bygones be bygones. We tried a relationship, we just didn't work out, but it's cool. I still respect you, you respect me. Hey, if you ever really need me, you can still let me know. But a lot of relationships don't end like that, bro. A lot of relationships end bad. Train wreck. Never fucking talk to me again. I hate you. That's how a lot of relationships end, bro. And I just would hate a situation where I'm a big content creator and I fall out with my girlfriend who's also a content creator, and then she starts saying shit about me to the audience, which could be normal relationship shit. But to the audience, it's gonna sound like I was just the worst boyfriend ever and now they fucking hate me. Oh, man. So, yeah, because the only thing that we're hearing about right now is this biting shit.
I suffered with self-harm,
which is still bad. Which is still bad if he's biting the fuck out of people.
And only took interest in retelling his own life struggles. I also experienced the biting habit, which is already elaborated on by Shelby. After a while, I noticed that it was always me putting effort into the relationship. So I decided one day to not be the one to message first, just to see what would happen. And he never spoke to me again.
Damn.
Relationship dissolved. Skipping ahead to 2020.
It be like that. You stop hitting people up, you might not hear from them no more.
About the relationship and meeting up for closure on how things went in 2019. I gave him a second chance and met up hoping to get some answers. We walked through densely populated areas of town where we got stopped multiple times by his fans. In hindsight, this felt very intentional, almost as if he wants to flaunt his influence and desirability to me. We went to a bar to talk, and then he proceeded to get me very drunk. I was an Uber back to his house. I ended up blacking out on his bed due to the alcohol, but the last thing I remember was him unconsensually removing my clothes. He proceeded to tell me that I must be a lesbian because I wasn't interested in him. These past years have been extremely difficult to navigate because I couldn't go online without seeing him everywhere and being adored as this soft boy who heroically respects women and mental health issues. I couldn't even go to conventions and enjoy my own hobbies without seeing people dressed up as him.
Wow.
Staying quiet wasn't bringing me any peace. It was only keeping his. The tweet would get a lot of support from the community, receiving upwards of 65,000 likes.
Damn.
Various comments in support of her, including one from Shelby reading, "I'm so sorry this happened to you. I'm with you.
Okay.
The explosion of Wilbur Soot's career will be a moment to remember for years to come. And if he doesn't somehow come out with a long response disproving the allegations, displaying the proof he claimed he had earlier, and winning his audience back, it's safe to say that not only his career is ruined, but his entire life. His career will go on as a prime example of how quickly an audience can abandon their favorite creator in the wake of serious allegations, and how a poor response can make the situation 10 times worse. From touring the world to being exiled by the internet, the future for Wilbur looks grim to say the least. Eric faked.
Damn. Yeah, man. Like I said, it is still kind of messed up that she literally didn't provide any proof, documentation, nothing proving any of the things that she said actually took place. But, you know, more than one people said that they experienced the biting thing, even though the second person just kind of said, yeah, I got that happened to me too. So it could just be, it could be a lie. It could be a lie. But, hey, man, the audience, what was that saying? The audience will never, like, the audience will always believe a flashier lie over a boring truth, some shit like that. So, I don't know, man. It kind of just seemed like this Wilbur Scott dude was just a bad boyfriend, or like at least bad in those regards. That's kind of all it sounds like, but things can be blown up to seem way worse than they are, bro. And now, you know, he reaping the consequences of dating another content creator that, you know, put the details of your relationship out there after y'all broke up. That's what can happen. That's probably wouldn't never date another content creator. Not that I'm trying to absolve him the things he was doing. If he was really out here biting motherfuckers, you weird, bro. You need to break that habit. Ain't no damn, I've been doing this since I was a kid. This is who I am. No, stop that. Stop that. Because now this little bad habit of yours has caused you to lose your career. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But hey, man, appreciate y'all for watching this video. If you watched it this long, man, this is another good video by Internet Anarchist. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the other content I got coming. Show what I love to this video. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, we up out of this thing. It's your boy Dairu. We signing out. Hey.